everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is going to be whether money can buy happiness. Okay, so like often people always like to say this quote, yeah, money can't buy happiness on lah. So whether is this actually true? Let's explore. Okay, so in my opinion lah, so all these are just my opinion. In such a material world, money definitely does buy happiness to a certain extent. Okay, so examples, although money can't buy health, so for example, if you're already sick lah, money can't buy you back your health, but then when you have CI, like for example critical illness, cancer or heart attack, it can give you the best treatment possible at comfortable facility. So let's say you do not have money, you didn't buy insurance, and you can't stay in private hospitals, and then you can only stay like those C-class wards that have no aircon in this sweltering heat in Singapore, then definitely money does buy happiness to a certain extent, right? You can see like whether healing in a private hospital compared to no aircon hospital, you can see the differences lah. Okay, and also for example, one's dream life is to open a cat cafe, but without sufficient monetary capital, right, you cannot realize your dreams properly. So yes, it does buy happiness to a certain extent. And also with the rising inflation in Singapore, definitely more residents are getting unhappy with this instability in their life, so stressed over their retirement, whether they will have enough because inflation keeps rising at a very uncomfortable pace lah. And the worst thing is most Singaporeans are using like bank accounts to save instead of investing. Okay, then another example will be the parenting happiness gap. Why do you have this gap even? It's because of the cost of childcare lah. So having a kid is super expensive in Singapore, and then also when you go on holidays, usually you spend it on your kids, like taking care of your kids. But with sufficient money, you can sort of like plug this gap. So like hiring a nanny, hiring a caretaker, hiring a maid. So all these can help you plug your parenting happiness gap. Okay, so also rental boom. So you imagine moving from place to place, trying to secure lower rentals with no actual place you can call home. So I mean, with enough money, you just rent the biggest house, and then you can call the place home, and then you definitely have an increase in happiness, right? Yeah, so in such a material world, definitely money does buy happiness to a certain extent lah. Yeah. Okay, so short answer is it's not true that money cannot buy happiness unless you have hit a certain baseline level of happiness lah. So yeah, so people always like to say money can't buy happiness, but it's only partially true. There are some problems that money definitely cannot fix, like your health. You cannot revert back to before you had cancer, before you had a attack, and then things like having inner peace. Like for example, you are super unhappy with your life no matter what, even okay, so like super rich people, right, because like they are millionaire but they want to achieve billionaire, then when they achieve billionaire they want to achieve trillionaire. So inner peace lah, also something that money cannot fix. And then like I mentioned, there are actually scientific studies that reveal a link between money and happiness, however with the threshold lah. Okay, then why do people actually use this phrase, money can't buy happiness? It's because they want to have an excuse just to be content where they currently are, and also to avoid saving and planning financially, which is very bad. Please don't keep using this if you are not at the like super rich level. Okay, yeah, so like people say, if no health, why do I still need the insurance? I just die can already. That's a very bad mindset. Okay, yeah. Okay, so however, happiness differs from person to person and is defined as one's well-being and satisfaction in one's current life lah. So I mean, if you're really happy that you 中 cancer and you just straight away die, then okay, by all means, yeah. Okay, so the key is to know what makes you happy, and then most of these are actual material things that have a tangible price tag lah. Correct? Yeah. So once a price tag has been determined, you can find out what you can actually do to work towards this tangible price tag, and then yeah, so beyond certain limit, money does not really help anymore. There are many rich miserable people around, so there are those people who millionaire want to become a billionaire, then want to become trillionaire lah. Keep having unattainable goals. Okay, yeah, so that said, definitely there are some happiness that money can't buy, but yeah, these things are rare and few lah. It's not like a lot of things that money can't buy. Most of the things that makes people happy are things that there are things that money can buy lah. Like for example, you buy branded handbags for your wife, you buy toys for your kids. They're all happy, right? Yeah. Okay. So start defining your own happiness goals early, and then in order to start helping yourself to work towards them as soon as possible, so as to have a head start in life lah. Yeah, so that's the end of today's video. It's really just short, and then just more about like philosophical thinking about your life and then your life goals, all these things. Yeah, so follow me and check out my website for more financial content. If you think this video was useful, please share this video. Okay, any questions, drop me a DM on Telegram. Yeah, so that's the end of today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Till next time. Bye bye.